Hi there, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your patience with this reading. It is the February reading. We're going to be doing things a little differently this month. I'll be doing the thematic February reading earlier, as you can see, around the 21st of January, midpoint, more or less, of the month. And it's going to be sort of thematic yet again, overviewing the general energies of February that is to come. And as we near closer to February, I'll be doing the week-by-week spread. So we'll stay tuned for that, and it'll be similar to the way that we did the week-by-week for the January month. Now, let's get right into it, Libra. It's very exciting here for you. I'm getting here, as I was meditating on energy, a focus on there being something that is, I'm hearing, very pleasing to you, that you were really enjoying. Okay, and I'm hearing partaking in for a number of you. I'm hearing specifically enjoyment, pleasure, I'm hearing the act, okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you. There is, though, at the same time, the recognition I'm hearing specifically foreplay for a number of you, okay. You may be preparing for something. You may feel that something is feeding. I'm hearing a certain vision, a certain fire, a certain also, I'm hearing anticipation. Okay, I'm hearing of homecoming for a number of you, but also a certain almost I'm hearing dream. Okay, dream, and it's almost as if there is beautiful. There is I'm hearing forward thinking, a focus on the future. But by way of this moment, by way of what you are building, I'm hearing that you are feeding, that you are, I'm hearing specifically furnace, that you are feeding as a passion, as a fire, as a flame, in this moment. And there's a focus on preparation, absolutely. And I'm getting for you that it's almost what the way that you build this momentum and this anticipation, so to speak, is what I'm hearing tips over the edge. Now, I'm hearing specifically tips the bucket over, okay, over the edge. So there may be a certain, I'm hearing also fickle, okay, it could be sort of moving in and out, moving forward and back, one step forward, one step back, sort of feeling, okay, and it's almost like, I'm seeing specifically someone who is like fanning a campfire, okay, and it's almost like just dropping, I'm hearing little drops of water in the bucket, okay, I'm hearing edge by edge, to sort of grasp how it is that things are going to be moving, okay, once the stage is set, okay, I'm hearing specifically the persona. Now, you've got a number of major arcana here. Dear Libra, you have strength. And I'm hearing judgment specifically for you. There may be a decision point. There may be a moment that you feel determines when you press play. And I'm hearing you go for it. I'm hearing you go home. There may be a feeling, I'm hearing yet again, of momentum, I'm hearing the edge. When do I move over the edge? Okay, when do things move over? I'm hearing tip over. I'm hearing again the bucket. So I'm getting a focus for you on water energy as well. Yes, fire, absolutely, very strong fire energy coming through for you, but almost I'm hearing in spurts, okay? But as well, there may be a more sentimental, emotional focus on whatever it feels to be a passion as well. There is a process here, a series of events as you feel it. There's a question of a new beginning, absolutely yes. The question is, when do I feel ready for it? I'm hearing ready enough. Yet again, I'm hearing foreplay for you. How do I move myself, inch myself towards the edge? You have the moon here in reverse, mirroring this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing letting it all go. I'm hearing letting it all. I'm hearing sham, okay, for a number of you, whatever that may mean. What has been unclear, what has been lurking, I'm hearing mysteriously. You have, I'm hearing as well mystery. You have I'm hearing lovers with the Fool. Interesting, okay, because certain cards here are I'm hearing speaking out to me, reaching out to me as two cards in one. So with Strength was Judgment, and the Fool, it's almost as if these are theoretical placements and movements, and you're working with a certain, perhaps even scheme of events in your mind, and you're to your liking, and you're almost preparing something. I'm getting it's preparing like a sort of stage. Libra, you have the Fool in reverse in your environment. Okay, again, this is telling their own story, and it's almost like you are setting the stage. It's all of your creating and your making, specifically in your mind. Okay. I'm hearing made up, and you realize it is a matter of the vision, a certain vision that you are coming to, that you are clarifying. Okay, I'm hearing specifically for yourself. Again, the Fool in reverse, in the central position, mirroring here the Four of Cups in reverse. There's a focus on the emotional outset. How do I emotionally prepare myself? I'm hearing the readiness for change. And it's, I'm getting, in a certain way, it's in your hands. And it's almost like, at what point do I come out to myself as well? Very interesting. With what it is that I want, I'm hearing, to look like, this new beginning, to feel like. How is it that I want to move emotionally into what speaks to me on a level that I'm hearing is a reflection of my passion. Okay, and I'm hearing refrain, and it may be something that perhaps for a number of you've been waiting on, that has been a point of refrainment. It's like, well, okay, I've been saving it. I want to wait until the moment is just right, where I am hearing unleash this. I'm hearing secret for a number of you. Okay, take it as you will. This power. Okay, for a number of you, take it as you will. Could be taken in a number of ways. This force that lies within me, so deeply within me, and there's a focus here on exactly that. I'm hearing Sagittarius, I'm hearing Aries for you, I'm hearing Capricorn, on what it is that drives me forward, to seek out, I'm hearing what it is that I want to create in the world, specifically in the world, okay? So there is, yet again, a focus on the feeding of a certain vision, the feeding of a certain fire. Yet again, I'm seeing it as a fire, a passion, a flame, that moves you emotionally into a new beginning. I'm hearing onset. There may be a focus on, yet again, how it is that there's a certain launching board and launching pad into whatever it is you are working with, I'm hearing, and moving into. You have the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, the Death card in reverse, Death looking over the Ace of Pentacles. You tell me when to press play and we're going. Okay, the roller coaster's rolling. Okay, but there is a focus, yet again, on a point of remission. Okay, and it's almost like I'm hearing staged. It's staged act. I'm hearing there may be a Scorpio here that you're dealing with. You got the Moon, you got the Death card. You may have Scorpio strongly placed in your chart by way of house placement, strong 8th house, strong Pluto, Mars as well, being the co-ruler of both Aries and Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius wants to speak out for you as well. Take it as you will. Nonetheless, there is this energy I'm getting specifically of reclusion, more sort of introverted, okay, feeling, and I'm getting specifically for a number of you, you may feel that there is this propensity to, I'm hearing on, off, okay, where it's like, I feel so much, I feel this passion, I have the vision of what I want to create with my passion for a number of you, but then I have this side that is, I'm hearing somber, perhaps for a number of you, okay, that I'm hearing storytelling, okay, that which is perhaps less performative and more speaking, writing, typing. I'm hearing specifically writing. I'm hearing again and again and again. It's almost like, well, I can write about it. I'm hearing I can stage it, but when the act comes, the moment for the act, I'm hearing refrainment for a number of you. What is holding you back? Okay, I'm hearing what is holding me back. It may feel that you may feel that, or it may feel, take it as you will, that there is a certain process that is emotional that you have to move through, that you may feel, Libra, that capacitates what is recognized as readiness for change in a concrete, I'm hearing also material way, I'm hearing financial way, and it's almost like, I feel so much. I feel that I have to feel to move into whatever it is that I'm moving into, but I need to feel and channel how I feel and my propensity to feel in a certain way. In such a way that I'm hearing prepares me for the onset. I'm hearing for a number of you baby making. Take it as you will, dear Libra. Okay, I'm hearing books for a number of you as well. There may be a focus here on information and actually yet again preparation in some kind of way. Okay, but there is a focus on establishing in a very obvious way, where it's like there's no turning back. It's happening. It's happened. It's done. It's begun. It's begun. Again, getting it as a process. You may be dealing with an Aquarius as well. For a number of you, you may be dealing with a Leo, and you're Sagittarius and Aries as well. Yet again, you feel, Libra, or perhaps there's another individual who feels that there is a certain, I'm hearing, prerogative that yet again must be understood, grappled with, moved through, that constitutes a sense of readiness that is transformational. And it's like, I feel that there is this feeling that is moving me to create something, that is moving me to present myself, that is moving me to I'm hearing, stand up. I'm here and say my name. Okay, for a number of you, there may be focus here on, I'm hearing, affirmations. For a number of you, affirmation on performance. Okay, I'm hearing public speaking. For a number of you, I'm hearing persona. How it is that I'm hearing reflect, represent myself in a certain way through, I'm hearing, a thread of a cause. There is perhaps for a number of you a new business here on the table that may be a focus for you, that you feel, well, when I create and establish, I'm hearing specifically a foundation for a number of you, that's when things feel real. That's when things begin to move. Okay, I'm hearing to flow as well, perhaps emotionally. Now, I'm getting the emotional, I'm hearing, series and sequence of events in a certain way precedes. I'm hearing the aftermath, okay, of the vision. So there may be a focus on, yet again, how it is that we come to terms with emotionally what it is that we recognize as a growing passion. Okay, so it's almost like I want to get my emotions on board with my I'm hearing specifically my feelings that may be physical. That it's almost like I'm physically ready to present myself. I'm physically feeling, I'm hearing, the force with me, specifically for a number of you. But when it is that I feel, I'm hearing, in tandem with myself, or I feel I'm moving forward, I'm hearing not just with my mind, not just with my body, but also I'm hearing specifically for a number of you with my soul, to take it as you will, with the reason for why I'm doing it, when I feel sound with how I move into this new beginning in such a way that makes me feel that it is fulfilling, I'm hearing for a number of you, a certain prophecy, okay, take it as you will, that it's fulfilling a certain sense of completion that is personal within myself in a certain way, and I'm hearing specifically what I've been harboring within myself, the moment becomes very clear, very obvious, okay, that things are beginning in this new direction. Now, 8 of Wands in reverse, horizontally laid right over the 5 of Cups. There is a big bang sort of change to what has been emotionally unsatisfying for you. Dear Libra, whatever past has lingered, okay? Where it's like I'm hearing in the gray space, in the gray zone, and then I'm hearing middleman for a number of you. Take it as you will. I'm hearing not living on the edge specifically for a number of you, where I'm not perhaps taking on matters that are emotional. I'm hearing also emotionally charged, and I'm getting there may be for a number of you crossover between finances and emotions, where I've just been sort of, I'm hearing, lingering, meandering. I'm hearing for a number of you, there is major change, and it shakes so many paradigms for you, Libra, so many paradigms. There is a focus here yet again on fire energy. You have the Son of Wands coming through. That energy came through for Aquarius, and it was right here over the Father of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius. You may want to watch that video. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. Now I'm hearing sticky energy. There's something that you feel, I've got to do it. And it's almost like Velcro. I'm getting this feeling of like Velcro. Be it a partnership that you want to pursue, be it a new business that you want to pursue. The feeling is beyond a feeling. The feeling is just snowballing. Okay. The feeling that I hold for what it is that I dream of. And you have here the star right over the Death card in reverse. There is a feeling of passion. I'm hearing a source, a nucleus, something that connects you to what it is that you feel to be. I'm hearing such an expansive new beginning, such an expansive vision and new direction is I'm hearing omnipresent, is ever more present in this moment. I'm hearing specifically now. Okay, so there's this feeling that in a certain way even time does not apply to, I'm hearing, is not a measure to what it is that you feel and how it is you feel you're moving towards change. It's almost like what I'm feeling doesn't operate according to time. The feeling is growing. It is a feeling, Leo. I'm hearing Sagittarius for you again. What it is that I recognize is growing and propelling me towards this change is not, I'm hearing, due at any moment in time. It's a matter of my consciousness, my level of consciousness of what it is that I dream of. And it's a point here of, I'm hearing assimilation. Okay, now you have here the Two of Cups, beautiful energy, and it's Valentine's Day, okay, that will be in February. Two of Cups, right over the moon in reverse. There's perhaps revelation here, I'm hearing, of passion, of cause, where a certain, I'm hearing, order, I'm hearing orientation is to be acknowledged, is to be referenced, is to be communicated. Okay, I'm hearing also accommodated for a number of you. What it is that holds meaning and value for you as it pertains to partnerships is becoming a focus. Okay, and it's almost like I realize the need, the importance of addressing very clearly, recognizing very clearly, acknowledging what holds, I'm hearing, specifically us together. At any moment in time, no matter, I'm hearing, how far, no matter how near, what is it that remains as, I'm hearing, a point of connection? You have here the Daughter of Cups. You may be dealing with an individual who has a lot of water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone who's very sensitive, someone who's also very sentimental, but also very playful. I'm getting that energy. Very, very playful. Doesn't get, I'm hearing too caught up with their emotions. I'm hearing refrain. It's not a sort of shy energy that has to do with the water element. I'm not getting it as the introverted, necessarily shy, I'm hearing reservation, an individual who holds their emotions back. But there are a lot of emotions I'm getting with this individual, and they channel them in a creative way, in a very colorful way. The Four of Pentacles up right over the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm getting as well with the Daughter of Cups here. I'm hearing Daughter of Pentacles. They may be entrepreneurial. Okay, I'm hearing creative assets. I'm hearing one man, two man show. They may wear many different hats. Okay, and it's almost like I'm getting that I'm hearing admirable. You admire this individual for a number of you, perhaps for what it is that they do, for what it is that they make, for what it is that they make of what it is that they feel as well. And the feeling component is such a focus. How it is that they act upon what they feel is such a focus here. And that inspires you in a certain way, be it another individual or be it your own propensity as well. This may be your own propensity. Now, what you want to make emotionally, okay, I'm hearing to cut loose ties, to again, I'm hearing assimilate, to bring together, and it's almost like I've got to cut what is not. I'm hearing making things clear, and I need to bring. I'm hearing in a solid way together, in an obvious way, specifically in an obvious way together, what it is that I feel, I harbor as a feeling, I recognize to be a feeling, as a feeling. You have the Four of Pentacles yet again, right over this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Another message here coming through for the Daughter of Cups. Okay, Daughter of Cups, I'm getting that they communicate their emotions. They communicate their emotions in an obvious sort of way. They, yet again, they feel a lot, but they acknowledge how much they feel. Okay, I'm hearing presence. Their feelings. I'm hearing their emotions. They take on motion. Perhaps they are an actor or an actress, or however it is that they identify themselves. Whatever also profession they may I'm hearing make a habit that may be part of their work. Okay, to I'm hearing engage the emotional propensity that is a value for them, is an asset for them. They, I'm hearing baby making specifically. Okay, baby making, so whatever that may mean to you. Nonetheless, I'm getting playfulness as well, playful energy here, Libra, and they may hold a certain expectation, okay, of emotional clarity, of emotional cognizance, and it's almost like a maturation of sorts that you may feel to be the focus here. Okay, it's like they may hold a certain standard or a certain test. Okay, to communicate, the need to communicate emotions in a very clear way, an outright way, so to speak. You have the Four of Pentacles yet again, right over this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's a question I'm hearing yet again, baby making. Okay, Libra. For a number of you, you may be preparing in some kind of way to communicate that this is something that you may want to move forward with, that you may want to expand the relationship with, as you may see it, as you may feel it in a certain way. Or there may be a new beginning that you want to set into motion and into play, right? And anything really can be considered a baby depending on how we look at it. So what it is that you are preparing for in a very serious way. I'm getting that you are being very serious, and also I'm hearing financially minded, practically minded with what it is that will really set the stage for this new beginning in a way that makes things clear, yes, but also stabilizes, I'm hearing, as a foundation, what it is that is, I'm hearing, a dynamic range of experiences that are to be experienced and had. I'm hearing emotionally, okay? I'm hearing to hold the emotions together and in place as well. What is the foundation? Perhaps what is the scheme? What is I'm hearing the interpretation, okay? How are we going to, in a certain way, I'm hearing relay certain emotions. I'm hearing confessions to one another through time and space. Now let's pull a number of cards here, and the computer's gonna die. You're Libra. Let me just plug it in. So we got time for here. Okay. Now. Lay it all to rest. I'm hearing specifically, lay it all to rest. Dear Libra, I'm hearing Leo for you. Lay it all to rest. Okay. Blank slate. Whoa, Libra. Whoa. Let's pull all the cards here. Sagittarius coming through, baby. Let's see one more card. Okay. Now, you may absolutely be dealing with, I'm hearing specifically an Aries, specifically a fire sign. You may be dealing with a water sign as well. Absolutely. You may be dealing with an individual with a lot of water in their chart. Somebody who's got a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, very strong Neptunian energy. But I'm getting that this individual, yet again, super strong Neptunian energy. Pisces specifically, you have the Mother of Cups mirroring this High Priestess in reverse as well. Someone again though who's very passionate. Okay, I'm getting as well though refrains. Okay, controls, knows how to work with and manipulate that propensity within themselves. Okay, they may, I'm hearing, be an underground show. Okay, underground. I'm hearing shot. Okay, someone who is I'm hearing shot in the air, okay, so whatever that may mean to a number of you, who, I'm hearing shots fired, okay, whatever that may mean to you specifically, there may be a focus on, they make certain, I'm hearing, waves, okay, they have a certain effect, okay, that is, in a certain way, I'm hearing underground, for a number of you, that is, I'm hearing undisclosed, but I'm also hearing disclosed. There may be a focus here on the occult for a number of you. There may be a focus here on, I'm hearing masquerade. It's almost like what they do is underground. What they do, I'm hearing, is speakeasy sort of energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be a speakeasy, but is, I'm hearing so sort of mysterious. Okay, I'm hearing undisclosed again. They are very, very well in control, well attuned to what they work with, okay? The Ace of Wands upright. I'm hearing they're very comfortable as well with what they, I'm hearing, value, and I'm hearing what they propagate, okay? So there's a direction here I'm getting specifically. The Mother of Cups and the High Priestess both in reverse, but I'm getting that there is a certain, very clear direction. I'm hearing sense of conviction as well that they hold with, how they, I'm hearing who and what they are. Take it as you will. How does they, I'm hearing, perform and profess themselves, even if their performance is, I'm hearing, again, underground, okay, underlying, underlaid. Their effect is, I'm happening, I'm hearing esoterically as well. Again, I'm hearing underground, and I'm hearing as well on an emotional level. Okay, so they engage the emotions, perhaps energy. They may work with energy. You have the Ace of Wands, right? Smack dab in the middle. They light a fire, baby. They are exciting. Okay, and it's almost as if the sense of mystery. Okay, I'm hearing the occult again. Magic, I'm hearing. Whatever, it's like magic show. Okay, and I'm literally imagining someone who is underground, and it's almost like Hobbit house, Hobbit hole, and I'm imagining specifically it's like a comedy venue, okay, or something like that. It's like a stage, and it's set underground, and it's dark, okay, and I'm hearing this, I'm hearing this magical act, this magic act. You move underground and you see this individual. I'm hearing cloaked behavior. I'm hearing cloaked assets. Okay. But you see them, Libra, and you are. I'm hearing. I'm hearing for a number of you. There's something about fire. Okay. That lights a certain fire for you. Something goes off. Okay. I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's like gunfire. Okay, it's like it's sudden. Okay, what this does to you is sudden. There is the feeling that I'm hearing close call. Okay, that that it moves you so much. Okay, it moves you in so many directions as well, emotionally. Okay, I'm hearing in terms of how you process and perhaps think through, communicate what it is that it makes you feel. The feeling that I'm hearing that you may feel loss of boundaries, okay? It's almost like, where do I stand with this individual, okay? And there may be a sense of question of boundaries with this individual. How is it that we are connected, but also I'm hearing disparate, okay? How are we, what is it, what connects us? What is the connection, and what I'm hearing is lost in space. I'm hearing specifically. What is it that we recognize to be a tangible form of our, I'm hearing, union? Okay, specifically. Now, this may be your very own energy. Okay, and the question of what is it that I want to do with this propensity. Okay, but for a number of you as well, as I was meditating your energy before I turned the camera, dear Libra, I was getting for you yet again that there's something that really excites you, something that makes you feel is like pleasure. Okay, that you really enjoy. And I was getting though that I was hearing for you, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. I was hearing, take it as you will, as you may see it, as you may feel it. And it's almost as if I don't want to stick my hand completely in the honey pot, okay, in the jar of honey. I don't want to, I'm hearing, get hurt as well, okay? So for a number of you, you may be feeling so much that it's making you feel almost, I feel susceptible, I feel vulnerable, I feel almost, I'm hearing at a loss for words, I feel almost uncomfortable as well. I'm hearing masquerade again. There's something here that at the same time excites you, entices you, but has you questioning your place and your part, okay, in terms of what this energy is, I'm hearing, transmuted as now. You've got here judgment, upright, and again, this may be the I'm hearing the forecast, okay, the vision of what you feel you're moving towards to sort of summon, okay, I'm hearing expertise, I'm hearing enterprise, to feel that you are working on a similar level to this individual in a certain way. And it's almost like I need to feel that I can keep this. I'm hearing these wheels rolling, this mission, I'm hearing mission rolling, okay. And also this vision rolling that I'm hearing continue to navigate this ship, and I'm also hearing begin at the same time. So maybe waiting on taking a first step to recognize, I'm hearing with passion, how it is that this beginning will will continue on, okay, into the future. So focus here on, yes, sentimentals of whatever the movement is, yes, the recognition of passion, okay, and the clarity of that, but exactly, yet again, what direction you channel both of these propensities into the long term, focus on the longevity. Now, judgment that you're stepping out with, there is a final moment, a final decision. I'm hearing also an aha moment where it's like, wait a second, okay, I need to get out of my seat. Okay, I need to take the stand yet again. I'm hearing. I'm hearing the time has come. The time is ripe. I'm hearing now. The Ace of Wands is mirroring here this Judgment card. Okay, and I was hearing gunshot again with this Ace of Wands specifically, and what I'm envisioning is I'm hearing access, portal way to success. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and I'm hearing venture. It may be this. The vision I'm getting almost for you, Libra, is that it's almost as if, right, there is a certain, like, right, it's like one of those, like, air horns, okay, or like when they shoot fire into the air, into the sky at a certain event, right, and then all the birds fly about, okay, but it's because they're startled, all right. So there may be a certain recognition of what feels like passion, what feels like the moment. I'm hearing the strike, what feels like it startles you, it shakes you. I'm hearing fire, that excites you. I'm hearing that rumbles your drum. Okay, I'm hearing to drive on. There, you may feel is at the same time a sort of sudden clarity that comes with that feeling. And it's almost like in the moment where I feel like I'm at a loss for words, that I feel that I'm feeling so much, I recognize that it's time, okay, to go, to begin. And it's that sort of startlement almost, okay, of what excites you so much, of what feels so I'm hearing incentivized, what brings you to this exalted state of knowing what it is that you perhaps have been holding in a certain way. I'm hearing for yourself, refraining in a certain way for yourself, becomes so clear, becomes so outward, becomes so, I'm hearing imprint. Okay, it's like almost like valuable as well, asset. There may be, right, a certain moment where you feel this is I'm hearing this is my time. Okay, I'm hearing specifically show time for a number of you. So you may be deciding to take on a certain action, to move in a certain direction. You have Temperance here. This is Sagittarius' card right at the base, mirroring here the Father of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing finances and assets for a number of you. There may be a focus here on the channeling of a certain creative drive and vision you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. The question is how to move forward with them. What is their role? What is my role? How do we, I'm hearing, manipulate matter? How do we create things? How is it going to be, I'm hearing verbatim, how are we going to move in synchrony with one another? And yet again, Libra, I'm hearing Sagittarius for you. There may be a focus here on this moment. Okay, this moment of reaching the sort of threshold of passion and fire that brings you this sort of sudden clarity, this aha moment, that there is a certain state of awareness that is, I'm hearing a state of I'm hearing also melancholy for a number of you, okay, where it's almost like I feel it, I know it, I recognize it, but when is the moment that I act on it? And the focus is on that action. Sagittarius, I'm saying again, Libra. The focus is on the action point, okay? Right? And so we see this feathered creature on the Judgment card that we see as well on Temperance. Temperance looking over, off yonder, into the future. This Ace of Wands, the Judgment card. Again, this individual, whoever this may be, or your very own propensity, may be edging you towards this moment to take action. I'm hearing the strike. Son of Wands in reverse, in the sort of deep past period, mirroring Judgment. Okay, there may be a reference here in the past to a moment or a sort of theory, a conceptualization that you've held, a certain sort of, yeah, I have this I'm hearing awakening. Okay, what it is that I want to create. I'm hearing as I mature. Okay, specifically, there is though a focus on the emotional paradigm that we consciously move through and work with, specifically that we work with. And forming certain principles, I'm hearing boundaries, okay, barriers, I'm hearing to entry perhaps. Again, I focus on emotional, I'm hearing verbalism, okay, where it's like we're communicating about what we feel, and exactly what way do we want to communicate how we feel. That may be a focus for you. You may feel I want it to be structured in a certain way. How it is that I capacitate emotional growth, okay, and I expand. I'm hearing commercially for a number of you that I carry this emotional forethought, okay, into the future. As I move through passionately yet again. So you want a certain clarity of an emotional paradigm in terms of specifically how you want to communicate what it is that you're feeling. And what you may be feeling, you feel, is to be communicated in so many ways. And how it is you make that very, very, very super, super, super clear, perhaps is a focus for you before you take the strike, as you may see it or feel it. You have the Father of Pentacles here in reverse, mirroring Temperance. There may be a focus, Libra, I'm hearing Sagittarius again, on what drives you, not because it literally moves you forward, not because you have a sort of tangible sense of reference point. I'm hearing, this is okay, now, okay, I'm hearing the car has arrived and now I'm getting in. I'm not getting it like that. I'm getting the focus for you realize is on the intangibility of what is moving you through this process. Now, Four of Swords in reverse, but right next to, in between two Cups cards, Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, the Son of Pentacles mirroring the Four of Swords in reverse. You may have I'm hearing fire sign, earth sign as well, and you got the Son of Wands mirroring the Son of Pentacles, someone who's got fire and earth in their chart. I'm hearing Virgo specifically for a number of you. You may be dealing with a Capricorn as well. Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Here is right next to the Son of Pentacles. Three characters here from the past. This maybe I'm getting specifically for a number of you archetypes within yourself, propensities within yourself. How it is that you construct and you create a certain reality that is a reflection of your perception. I'm hearing also your imagination. And Libra, there may have been certain, it's almost like hiccups, okay, in our sort of the form that our emotions take on. And there is the recognition that how you communicate, I'm hearing certain variable truths, certain variable, I'm hearing emotional orientations, okay, certain emotions, emotional experiences is how you move into this new beginning emotionally. And it's like I'm at the end of a cycle. How am I coming to terms with what I'm feeling? How is it that I'm coming to terms with my propensity to feel? And yet again, there's a certain rationalization that goes on here that I'm getting for you, Libra. And if you've got a lot of air in your chart, specifically for those of you who have your moon in an air sign, this may be that propensity that comes through. And right, it's like I'm thinking so much about what it is that I'm feeling in a logical way, in a rational way. I'm hearing tuning how I'm feeling. The focus, though, in such a way is on what comes out, okay, verbally, of what it is that I feel internally, inside, okay? But you're working with this concept in such a way that Libra, I'm hearing Sagittarius again for you, is, I'm hearing foreplay again. It's like you're moving towards a certain esoteric, I'm hearing corporation for a number of you, take it as you will, but a sort of esoteric, almost philosophy, okay, of you, of how you, I'm hearing how you do you, how it is that you profess your emotions, and this coming to terms, I'm getting it almost like as a maturation in a certain way. How is it that I want to channel and hearing verbatim, how it is that I want to communicate, verbalize what it is that I've been feeling, and how it is that I feel, okay, and how it is that I communicate what I feel. So there could be, I'm getting in a certain way, a public sort of presentation with that. For a number of you, this may be legal, okay. Thank you so very much. Oh, wait, we will get to these cards as well. Let me just flip these over real quick. Ooh, okay. Almost did not flip these over, so we'll heed that. The Ace of Cups here upright, overlaying the Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing chapter closed. Chapter closed. You realize that, again, I'm seeing this in chapters for you. It's theoretical here. I'm hearing theoretical groundwork. You're laying the grounds for a new beginning emotionally, Libra. I'm hearing Leo for you as well, and Sagittarius. Ace of Cups upright, right at the base of this entire spread. The Nine of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles upright. You feel that this new beginning emotionally will be by way of laying to rest the many, I'm hearing verbalizations, the many thoughts that you have communicated within yourself about what it is that you want this new beginning to look like and feel like, to sound like, okay? And I'm getting a specific focus on communication. Okay, how is, like, well, the moment that I communicate it in a very clear way sets, I'm hearing the stage, and I'm hearing sets the tone for how it is things begin. Now, especially here in a stable way, in a stabilized way, you have the Seven of Pentacles upright. You got a lot of cards here speaking to emotions, but also to thoughts, okay, and also to a practicalism of sorts. You've got the Four of Pentacles here that sits just over the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, 4, 5 in sequence, Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, okay. 2 sevens here in the stack. You've got 2 fours as well here, sandwiching this Five of Swords. The focus is on perception, how we close out the mental analysis stage, okay. It's like, how do I close out the mental interpretation, strategic, I'm hearing foreplay, strategic, also foresight, how it is that I'm grappling with, working with what it is that I'm envisioning to be. I'm hearing a sequence, okay, of events that leads me to this new beginning. A lot of you here are thinking a lot about what it is that you want to, I'm hearing, be almost as a, I'm hearing perforation, how you almost like, I'm seeing it specifically as like you snipping a ribbon, okay, and it's almost like this is, I'm hearing the presentation stage. This is the presentation of a certain gift as well, and it's this feeling of, well, I want to cut ties in such a way that makes it feel so, I'm hearing so formal, okay, for a number of you. It's like, I want to make it formal. I want to make it official. I don't want it to just, I'm hearing waltz on stage. I don't want it to just be a, I'm hearing splash of paint on the canvas. I'm also hearing the wall specifically. I want it to feel, I'm hearing brand spanking new in such a way that makes it feel that it, I'm hearing, is real. Okay, and again, I'm getting the focus on the seriousness that you are sort of taking on this matter that is emotional, and so the focus being on, well, if it is a relationship, I want it to I'm here have a certain hold a certain foundation, and I want it, I'm hearing again thought speak. I want there to be, yes, an emotional connection, yes, a spiritual, perhaps energetic connection, but that which will leave a room for how it is that we communicate certain visions, certain I'm hearing oscillations, certain perspectives, shifts in, I'm hearing attributes, habits as well, okay, and how it is that we want to communicate our emotions through time and space, the focus being perhaps on growth, okay, the growth and a certain maturation of how it is that we communicate. I'm hearing financially, okay, as well, for a number of you, of emotions, matters that are emotional. So wanting to leave room for an emotional, I'm hearing expansion, an emotional sense of growth and sentimentalism as well, I'm getting. So I'm hearing memories, okay, so the desire to, it's almost like in order to I'm hearing make memories and save memories, it's like I've got to have room on my hard drive to take the pictures, sort of feeling that I'm getting here for you, Libra. Okay, but of course, right, not literally necessarily, but it could be taken, right, sort of metaphorically. The desire to step into this new beginning, whatever it may be, in such a way that you feel things, I'm hearing, are moving and can literally move through time in the long run. I'm hearing in the interim as well. So you may feel that there are stages to a process to whatever it is that you're working with. There could be a factor of distance. I'm hearing time I'm hearing values as well, and how it is that we make our way. I'm hearing we make room for these things, these factors, in such a way that contributes to the relationship in a conducive way. I'm hearing in an authentic way, in such a way that is conducive. I'm hearing that positively influences the relationship and positively affects how it is that I'm hearing enriches the dynamic. And contributes to the dynamic altogether. Maybe a focus for you here, again, a focus being on how we communicate, okay, and I'm hearing ley lines. For a number of you, you may hold an extremely, extremely, extremely strong, energetic, almost sort of like telepathic, okay, very strong telepathic. In a certain way, we are all telepathic, so to speak, however it is that you label or regard that propensity, right? We're all sort of psychic, so to speak. Again, however it is that you regard that word, but what exactly you may hold a very strong spiritual, energetic, also emotional connection with this person, but the desire is to, I'm hearing, come out about it, okay? And how it is that you verbalize it, again, how you write things out, perhaps how you lay out certain, I'm hearing, correspondences, certain values, how you make very clear where you stand, okay, in terms of what direction, what matters to you, and what you want to move in a direction that matters to you, in a direction that is to be, I'm here, promising in the long term, is a focus, okay? So, yet again, yes, there is an esoteric focus here in terms of what this relationship seems to hold, okay, uphold, and it's almost like, yes, I feel that there is value, that there is spiritual value, there's emotional value, but I want there to be also a certain propensity that clarifies our understanding of what it is that I see, I'm hearing, to bring in the future, okay, about what it is that I feel is a point of growth for what it is that we're contributing to collectively. Okay, thank you so very much for tuning in, dear Libra. And I'm getting specifically, there may be a focus on community here as well for a number of you. Love and light to you. Enjoy your February and Valentine's Day for those of you who celebrate. I'll be making room for the next week-by-week readings, so stay tuned for those. And again, the protocol will be similar to the month here of January that I did the week-by-weeks for. I know some of you have been asking if I do personal readings and the like, and I do. I do personal readings, energetic assessments, and that you can take a look at on my website, www.alchemyinu.com, link in the bio box below. But I also do astrology reports that are full-length, in-depth, 13 pages about. I take a really deep dive with your natal chart, and I'll look at the placements of houses, zodiac signs, and corresponding with planets and such, so on and so forth, your angles, to see exactly what elements are at play, what archetypes specifically, as it pertains to different paths and avenues that may appear to be a focus for you. So I focus in those astrology reports on matters that are related to career, matters that are related to soul path calling. For those of you who may be in the middle of a career shift, that may be a sort of helpful way to gain insight into what areas of life you may feel best attuned to. Okay, what may feel, I'm hearing where you feel, I'm hearing the most. Okay, where you feel, I'm hearing at best in a certain way. Okay, and getting the focus being on harmonizing frequentially, elementally, what it is that you do. Okay, and so it's like, for example, if you've got a lot of fire in your chart in a certain area, then how it is that you channel that energy may be important, and as to how it is that you feel connected to what it is that you're creating and what it is that you're doing. So the birth chart may be a way to look deeper into that and to see exactly, yet again, what areas of life you may feel most attuned to, where you feel, I feel so suited for this. Okay, this feels so natural, and I enjoy it so much on a level that is just so deep. I find that taking a deep dive with the astrology chart can really lend some insight into that sort of process. Okay, finding soul path calling, so on and so forth. I also have energetic assessment, energetic alignment programs and protocols on my website, and those are geared towards achieving and targeting elemental balance that is specific to you. So, for example, let's say you're feeling out of balance elementally, like it feel so much air energy. My goodness, I'm just thinking, thinking, thinking. It's like I'm filtering everything that I'm feeling and doing with my thoughts, okay? And if you have a lot of air in your chart naturally, if you've got a lot of specifically Libra, if you've got a lot of Gemini, a lot of Aquarius, there perhaps is that propensity, and of course every chart depends, on the intellectual rational mind, thinking, 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 strategizing, analyzing. So here specifically for a number of you, interpreting as well. Okay, so take it as you will. There could be that propensity to, that energy is there. Okay, how does we channel that energy is another sort of story. Okay, so for those of you who feel, right, well, my air energy, I feel is getting a little out of control. Okay, I feel like I'm yet again thinking so much about what it is I'm feeling, what is otherwise as well a natural impulse, then an energetic alignment protocol may be helpful for you there, may be useful. You can look into that deeper via the links below in the bio description box that I provide. And with those protocols, I take a look at your personal chart, and I take a highly customized, personalized approach to what exactly protocol may be helpful for you given your specific energetic alignment, okay, your propensities, okay, your sort of composition. So love and light to you. Thank you so much, Libra, for your dear support, your likes, your comments, your shares. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting. For those of you who have been following me for quite some time now, I appreciate it so very much. All of your energetic support, your love, your light, and thank you for those of you who reach out with emails and messages, commenting of how you've sort of followed the journey and the path forward. Thank you so much again as we move through this transformational journey. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon.